cause I'm icy, wifey. Haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I might be. It's very unlikely, my wrist ain't looking icy. Charging by the minute cause my time is very pricey. Yeah, I be where the bosses be.
I decided to just make this really quick at the moment right now. Today is August 23rd. I went to a doctor's appointment today, and I was expecting that he said that you were breached. So he was saying that you was breached, and he had got an ultrasound to see if you were breached or not, because I wasn't dilated at all with you. Sorry, I didn't know why I didn't stop the TV in the first place, but he was saying that you were breached, and he didn't feel me dilated. He didn't feel your head down low or anything. I dropped off your sisters, Mahliyah and Mahlani, to grandma's house, and I went to get the ultrasound done. So I thought, but they did a stress test, and they did a whole bunch of stuff. Stress test, they took blood, and they did the ultrasound. I seen you in the ultrasound. I seen your little heart beating. I seen your body moving. So cute. I was so excited. I did tell Daddy that I thought you were gonna be 8 pounds, and they said you were around 8 pounds 2 ounces. And basically, once I had went back upstairs, they were saying that you could be born tonight or tomorrow morning, which is August 24th. You're gonna be born tomorrow morning. Tonight is the last night of you sleeping in my belly, and I get to meet you tomorrow. I get to smell you tomorrow. I'm excited, and I'm tired. But I'll keep this going as much as I can to just remember this moment. I love you, and I can't wait to meet you. Today, the last night that Malakai's in my belly. How do you feel?
Ecstatic. I've been waiting for this day to finally come. You guys, I'm so happy.
Like, after tonight, you won't be in my belly no more.
That's crazy. I can't wait, man. This little nigga finna come on the guys, boy. This nigga finna come on. Happy as hell. Okay, hold this nigga. Hold now. Hold him, baby. Hold him. You hear me? Hold him. God, wait for this. I done waited 9 months for this shit. Damn.
I don't think you happy. It's a joke.
Don't
It's a joke. It's a joke.
So don't let your mind trick you.
It's 5:02 in the morning. I gotta be up at the hospital at 5:45, so I can get registration and stuff done. I'm supposed to be there at 6. They're gonna start it at 8, and then I'm gonna be able to see you. I'm so excited to meet you. I can't wait to meet you so bad. Last night I was crying because I'm so excited to meet you, but then on the other hand, it's I'm not gonna see Mahlani and Mahliyah. Of course they're gonna come up to the hospital, but it's I get to meet you, and then I'm not gonna see them for a couple days, and every time I'm not around them, I cry. And I know it's gonna be the same thing with you. I'm really, really excited to meet you. I'm trying so hard not to cry because I'm the biggest crybaby, but I cannot wait to meet you. I can't believe today is the day that I'm finally gonna get to hold you, and I'm gonna get to see you, and I'm gonna get to smell you. Of course I'm nervous because the process of it, But just like with Mahlani and Mahliyah, I know this is gonna be the second best day of my life. It's gonna equal out to the first. I want you to know before you leave my tummy that I love you so much, and there is nothing that I wouldn't do for you. And even though this pregnancy has been a rocky road, so emotional, so crazy, it was a good experience. Your dad was there the whole time. It was just good to re-experience what I experienced the first time. And it's good. I'm gonna have a son. I'm gonna have a son. I'm gonna get in the shower because they told me to do that. I left the scrub that they told me to use in the car. These are happy tears. They're not sad tears. I'm gonna get to see you in a couple hours. I'm gonna get to hold you and protect you from outside of me. I'll see you soon. So, me and Eric talked yesterday, and we said we wasn't gonna put anything on social media. But I'm so emotional right now. Like, I'm so emotional. Just found myself crying, but I'm not sad. I'm so happy. Like, y'all, I'm really, really happy. Like, I'm finna meet my son. At the hospital, this is Molly's bag. This is the pump bag. This is Malakai bag. Malakai, they're gonna be breastfeeding you, and daddy bag. It's kind of awkward, but daddy bag. Sweating and tired. Exhausted. I think. And mommy also got stuck right here, and I think this one swelled up so bad. It was like so bad. So they had to put a band-aid on. So I think you should. It hurt.
Tell me if you're trouble here, Mom. I'm gonna give you some medicine for the night. I'm here for you. You're almost done. You got yourself a big baby boy. There he is. He's okay. He's okay. Let's bring him around. We can get pictures, okay?
This is my baby.
Yes, it is. Congratulations, Mama. Oh, man. You got him? If he's okay, can you hold him up in the pet cam?
Oh.
Yeah.
And he got hair.
There you go. Good. Congratulations, Mama. Are you okay? You feeling nauseous still or not right now? Okay.
Big boy, oh my God.
No.
That's a good
You
cry.
got a whole bunch of hair.
Malakai.
Surprise.
Happy birthday.
This is a big guy. You just sit
Dad,
down.
do you want to trim the cord up?
The picture's out. Okay. We gotta give them their space though, okay guys? Are you ready for him? Okay. Yeah.
Been alive since the siege. Been alive.
So, my mom, Mahlani and Mahliyah, just left from up here visiting. I'll put like little clips in if I can. KK, what's baby brother name?
Malakai.
Oh, mommy missed you. Oh, baby.
Baby need passy.
Baby, yeah, mommy missed you so
Mommy,
much.
baby need passy.
Yeah. You like your baby brother?
Who was the two little ones? Of the siblings, the daughters. Alright, come on in.
Because I didn't really record. I took my first shower right now, and I was able to take off my C-section wrap. I don't know what I'm supposed to call it. Basically, when you get a C-section, they... Oh, you okay? Okay. You okay? Yeah. I know it's a hard day. He made a whole 24 hours at 9:19. So he's a whole day old. Fresh out of first day. But basically when you get a C-section, they have to put like little gauze and stuff where they cut you at, and basically like bandage tape stuff. And when you get in the shower, it's best to take that off then, because once it gets wet, it gets loose, and it's just easier for your skin. I'm really swollen. I'm like really swollen. My legs are swollen, my hips are swollen, my stomach is swollen. I'm not really seeing too much swelling in my face, but my body is really swollen. Even my boobs might be swollen. My stomach did go down so much. Let me see if y'all can see. So much. But now it looks like blah. You know, it just looks like a big ball of blah. It's been an experience, like the first night with him or whatever. The first night of me having him was amazing. Like, his favorite spot to sleep is on my chest. Eric did skin to skin with him a lot. Eric's great. Like, Eric is, you know, he's learning because it's his first baby, his first son. It's my first son. So it's some of the things that I really don't know either. You know, like how to really wipe his genital area. And it's like, you know, that. But most of the stuff I know with babies. It's just amazing to be able to look at him like, you were in my belly this whole time, kicking my butt, and here you are. I was watching so many girls have their babies, and now here's my baby, and I'm holding my baby. Yesterday, let's talk about yesterday. before I had him, okay? That's what we're gonna talk about. So after I recorded stuff from yesterday and the C-section and stuff, well, when I first got here, it was 6. We came up, I got registered. Um, you pee in a cup. Let's see, you pee in a cup, then you come back, they ask you certain questions. If you haven't gotten blood draw, they will draw blood from you. I had got my blood draw Friday when I found out that I would have to be back the next morning to get my C-section. So I was able to skip that part, but if not, then they're gonna draw blood from you. They're also gonna, give you an IV. They're gonna put a catheter in you, and they're gonna shave you as much as possible if you get a C-section, so you can avoid infections. They're gonna take tape, like not like tape, but take something to where they could they're gonna put something on there to where like tape type to make sure they get all the hair off. They're gonna wash you off and all of that stuff. Just make sure no hair gets in you, no infections and stuff like that. Once I started to get the catheter in and stuff, I started to have a lot of panic attacks. I was really nervous. I was shaking like crazy. I was scared. I was crying. It was one of those things where you can't get out of it. It was one of those, I was starting to be terrified. A lot of stuff started going in my mind, like if something was to happen to me, what would happen to Mahlani and Mahliyah? Like, I love my daughters, and I don't ever want to be without them or want them to have to be without me. So it was one of those, like, what would happen to them? Also, it was like, I want him to come out healthy and perfect, and like, of course I was excited to meet him and hear his first cry and all that stuff, but I was still a nervous wreck. I was all over the place. It was crazy, and I was telling Eric, like, please just talk to me. Just talk to me so I can calm my nerves. And every time Eric would say, like, oh, we finna get ready to meet him, it would make me more nervous, and it would make me more of, like, don't say that. Like, just talk to me, but don't say, like, we're about to have a baby, because it lets me know that I can't back out of this. And it's basically like you going to Six Flags, and you get on the biggest roller coaster, and you get on the biggest roller coaster, and you get on the biggest roller coaster, and you get to you next up in line, and you get the jitters, and you say, you know what, I don't want to do this. I'm out. You can do that for the simple fact you can leave. So it was one of those, I'm here now, and I can't opt out. I can't say I don't want to do it. Like, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice but to do it. The anesthesia doctor came in. He was so nice. He was talking to me. He's like, I'm going to walk you through everything. The doctor that did my C-section, she came in, and she was talking to me, and everybody was so nice and letting me know, like, we're going to take good care of you. There's nothing to worry about. You finna meet your baby. And when I was shake, everybody was like, are you cold? I'm sorry, I'm tired. But everybody was like, are you cold? And I'm like, no, I'm not cold. Like, honestly, I'm nervous. I'm terrified. I'm scared. And they're like, oh, well, you had a C-section with your twins. So it's like, but that was such a bad experience of, like, the epidural part where I got stabbed like 9 times with the needle because they weren't getting it right. And, like, multiple people trying to check my cervix, and just multiple people stabbing me with needles because they can't get my IV right. So, those were the bad experiences that I didn't want to do again. I didn't want to have to go through those again. So once, you know, we got finished with everything, they wheeled me to the C-section room. You know, I was being myself, cracking jokes and laughing and stuff, and I was doing that because I was nervous, and I was trying to tone down my nervousness. And the anesthesia doctor was really good. He was really good. He only had to poke me one time. The first time with Mahlani and Mahliyah, I screamed so much while he was doing it. I asked him for a break. Like, I need a break, dude. Like, I can't. This time, it was smooth. I screamed. I didn't scream once. I just talked loud. The rest of them was like, ooh, 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 ooh. Or, like, you know, or me trying to breathe through it. And, like that. Yeah. And I got to meet my son, and it was a good experience to meet him. During getting my C-section, I did throw up. I threw up a lot, and the anesthesia doctor had a suction cup to where he was suctioning it, and, you know, had like a little, you know, little thing right there for me to be able to spit in. And it was just because, you know, I was getting so much medicine. It was a lot going on. So, yeah. But I got to meet my son. A lot of the stuff I'll say in a story time, but I'm just happy he's here. I'm so happy my baby is here, and I'm breastfeeding. I tried to bottle feed him like one time last night because I was just worried if he was actually getting the stuff from my breast, and he didn't like it. Like, he was like, so it's all good. So I'm just gonna stop this, and I'm gonna go breastfeed Malakai, and I'm gonna breastfeed Malakai, and later on I'm gonna get up and walk some more. I've been walking by myself slowly but surely, just so I could, you know, get back to the feel of it, because with Mahlani and Mahliyah, I was going home with those two. I didn't have other kids at home. With Malakai, I'm going home with twins at home. So I do have to learn how to walk and get myself together. But I'm gonna go try to feed my little munchkin, and we'll talk to y'all later. He got so much hair. He was 7 pounds 12 ounces, but he's still so little. He got so much hair. So I'm gonna feed my baby, and talk to y'all later.